rolling. What's this? Vid number 3, right? This is like part 3. Part 4! Damn, 4 vids. I told you we're gonna try and be consistent. Anyway, let's start this. How to make the exhaust on the M4 or the M3 F80 sound good. So, let me go through the exhaust systems that have been on this car and then obviously to where it is now. So, yes, mad scientist notes. I'd like to give you guys the facts. Alright, so the first exhaust was stock. Nothing done to it, obviously not modded. It did pop though, because that's the competition pack, so the car did actually pop quite a lot. Alright, so then we did this. V1, we'll call it V1, was just the PCW exhaust mod with the rear muffler gutted and the secondary cat delete. That's it, that was V1. We left it, well, we revved it up in the garage, obviously. If I got the clip, I'll put it in the video. Car sounded good, it popped a lot, it was loud. Just more throaty. There's another M4 or M3, come back and get it popping. Yeah, the car sounded throaty, it was nice. Yeah, the sound was good. Number 2, or should we say V2, we did, this is actually a mad one. So it had the muffler with all the stuff taken out, so it was gutted. Secondary cat delete, gutted as well, so well, there's no cat there. Not gutted, there was no cat, it was just pipes. And then what else did we have there for V2? Oh gosh, it had the decat downpipes on it. Oh my goodness. I never knew this, well, I kind of knew, I kind of didn't know. If you go to a racetrack and you see all the cars racing around, obviously they're practically straight pipes, so they're loud as hell and they're kind of smelly. This car was ridiculously loud, like I kid you not. I remember the first day it was done and we pulled into the petrol station with my cousin, went around the back of the car and revved it. It literally, it was ear piercing, it was so loud, and it's like, it's got a really kind of unique, because the sound is unique, sorry, because obviously when you're sitting there stationary, the car's kind of just like, it's kind of growling nicely. But anyway, when the car got revved, oh my days, it was so loud. So and also you notice you smell petrol a lot, even when you're driving the car. So we used to drive the car around. I used to leave the valves open and drive it kind of hard at times in Mexico, not in London. And basically, yeah, you would smell the fuel while you're driving the car. So inside the car with the windows fully up, you would smell the fuel. So that's one thing to bear in mind if you're gonna go like Catless, like you're gonna smell the petrol. Anyone who's behind you, you're gonna just fumigate them. You're gonna literally poison them. That's a bit far, but they will smell the fuel a lot if your valves are open. If they're closed, not so bad. When they're closed, so with the exhaust setup there, with the valves closed, you heard the turbos whistle so much. But that setup was actually, it was just too loud, can't lie. I think it was louder than when we was driving the Hurricane Evo Spider with it, and even the Performante. It was louder than both those cars. And those cars are practically, well, they're almost kind of straight pipe-ish. I mean, they got high flow cats anyway, or cats that flow pretty well. And the mufflers are pretty gutted on those cars too, so I mean, it's kind of like race cars for the road. They were loud. This was louder than that by a good amount, and this would hurt your ears. And when this thing popped, it was like bonfire night every time. So, which is kind of cool actually. Anyway, V3, the best one. Do the same setup to get the probably one of the best sounding exhausts on a budget, which doesn't sound raspy as hell and like sound kind of stupid. And to give it still a nice tone, you're gonna want to do this PCW mod for the muffler. So if you can, oh, do this. Keep a stock muffler. Have the secondary cat delete from the PCW mod, and then also go for the decat pipes. I can't remember exactly which ones we got on the car, but they're pretty good. It's not too raspy, but it does bark quite a lot. It's quite loud. So those are the ones you're going to want to go for the car. That being said, if you don't gut the muffler, it literally leaves a lot of the nice racing tone in the car still. You got the bell in the background. That's how you rev a cyclist. You got a pedal bike, that's how you rev it. Anyway, I'll go into it again. We might cut that, we might not. Okay, let's go again. So the muffler. Go to PCW, get the mod done. If you want, just get the secondary cat cut out, but keep the muffler stock. Don't gut the muffler, because you need it to have a bit of that stuff in there to give it that more. This car's got a bit of a racy tone, which I'll put in the next video, or possibly this one, we don't know. It's got a nice tone, so keep the muffler, don't gut the muffler. Secondary cats, get rid of them. Throw them in the bin, the garbage, recycle them. You don't need it. Chop them out yourself if you can. Don't do that, because you'll ruin your car. Anyway, mufflers, leave it. Don't gut them. Secondary cat delete, do that. The main downpipes, throw them in the bin, get rid of them. You don't need that. Do that setup, and we will show you how it sounds. you get such a nice racy tone in the car. Like, it's not too raspy, it's loud, but it's kind of like a nice tone where it's just not like obnoxious, but it is loud. Don't get me wrong, you will piss off your neighbours. Gonna have to cut that part out. But yeah, you will annoy your neighbours, but it sounds good. Do you know what? Do you guys want to hear it? Not the camera if they want to hear it. Alright, well, we'll start this up. Alright people, so if you watched the previous videos or the vlogs I did a while ago, you would have heard it in the quiet mode, like I said. So, valves open. Hear that, and then after you rev it once, it literally gets even louder. It's like purring like a tiger or a lion, whichever one you prefer. It barks. Videographer, does that not bark like mad? That is under 2,000 RPM. 3,000 before we piss off the neighbours. Okay, that was 4. I'm gonna cut it there. So if you guys see what I'm saying, basically, if you walk around the car with me, please to the rear. That masterpiece. So yeah, that is the good exhaust setup. Oh wait, these change colours. It's like got a I can't remember if these are titanium. No, they're black, but I don't know. We'll check it. Anyway, that's how you get a good tone. I can't rev it too loud here because if my cameraman points over there, it's residential, and I don't really want to annoy everyone. Annoy everyone. I've got kids in there, and if I rev it harder and it does the big bang pop business, then they're gonna think it's gunshots. Someone's gonna call police, and you're gonna hear kids running and screaming to their parents. So we're not doing that today. Plus, I don't want to go to prison. My record is clean. My license is clean. This car's totally legal as well. Like, the setup is totally road legal. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the setup you want to do. So guys, another quick video. It's a bit of noise. That is the setup. I'll put a more detailed description of the exhaust in the description, but that's what you want to go for. I mean, if you haven't got your bank account, if it's not too hefty and you don't want to break the bank, you want to enjoy your car, a little bit more noise, try that first, honestly. And it's not expensive, car sounds good, and yeah, just try that, get used to it, see what you think. If you want more from it, then what, just go downpipes really, or if you want, get the muffler, like I said. So anyway guys, yeah, we'll try and do some flybys, hopefully show you guys exactly what's been done to, well, show you guys the sound, sorry, a bit more when it's actually driving rather than sitting stationary, and I don't want to stress all the residents out. So yeah, currently trying to find somewhere good to do a bit to show you guys the exhaust. Got the other car in the mirror there, pop, downshift, that sounds good. This hump, not the one. Left or right? Actually, I see tunnel, so we're gonna go left. Come on, people. You got some space. People, first gear. Everybody turns around. Prius, don't even do it, man. Instead of don't do it. Roll on the throttle. That shift. This car is nasty. I'm telling you guys, this car is ridiculous. These humps. Oh, the splitter's not on anymore, so we can just go over them. Yeah, guys, this car is aggressive. So if you guys, I don't even know if you can hear me over the car, so I'll drive civilized for a moment, and I'm doing the limit anyway, so yeah. The tone is deep because the muffler's not been gutted, but then it's still got a bit of that kind of raspy, barky sort of tone. This hump is huge. Oh, we need to scrape, nice. So yeah, it's got a bit of a nice racy tone, deep sound, not too raspy though, that's the thing, and it sounds good. The pops, like, rather than sounding all like crackly, like at high end they're crackly, but they're quite deep as well, they're like bangs, which I prefer. Do you know what? We're gonna spin it. This is all humps, which is essentially useless. Indicate, because they always say BMW drivers don't indicate. Well, I indicate. I can't say the same for my videographer. This guy bob and weaves like Ali. Boss, you gonna let me go? Safe. Yeah, some of us don't indicate though, do we? So there, if you heard that, so that was me, that kind of rasp noise, shall I say. That's because I was in third gear and I was giving it a little bit more throttle. How did that Ford scrape? And I'm in the M4 and I didn't scrape at all. Oh my days, what are you doing? Anyway, the babbles, the pops, that sounds good. Bit of throttle. And another thing, with the exhaust, you guys will notice that when the car comes on boost, it is so much quicker. Like, it literally just wants to take off and, well, you got to grip the wheel, like, really hard. Really, really hard. Second gear pull, slightly, it's wet, so I can't really do it too much. You don't hear that tone, it's got a nice racy tone to it, rather than just a whole bunch of noise that is obnoxious. So yeah. Second gear, up. It's nice. Right, let us, do you know what? Third gear. Downshift for life. My days. Everyone looks at this car, that's the thing. It's good if you've got attention. Bad for police attention. Very, very bad. Do you know what I just realised? Ah, these hatched markings. Let's get back out. We shall go right here. Yeah, those barbers on tops sound insane. They position this really awkwardly. My days. No? Someone let me go? It's alright, I'll go myself. Videographer, that's loud, right? That loud enough? Do you know what? I think I can go that way actually. Do you know what? The way everyone looks at this car is hilarious. They were just sitting there watching that. What is that coming towards me? Literally, this car is so loud it sounds like a natural disaster. Some earthquake business. Downshift. Because might as well. Why let the car do it yourself? Don't be. Oh my gosh, this thing's so aggressive. Wait, can you smell the fuel?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, you can smell the fuel. Do you know what? I'm sure that's enough. I mean, do we need to really show the outside part?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, we'll do one outside part and then that's it for you guys because I've got to stick to the limit. We'll pull up here 1 second. Hazards on, you know, causing obstruction. Hazards. Right, and then the outside clip. So my videographer is gonna get a slight clip of me just going by. So people, video concluded. That's the M4. Well, let me not show the plate. Anyway, video done. So people, I just turned the mic off, right? and the camera. But basically, when we came back in here, we had some the blues, the bodybuilders eating food. What's that?
Maybe it's a sweet corn and harder bread.
Some protein. Hardo bread.
Yeah.
Yo, if you know about hardo bread, people comment below. Who knows about that? What gym? What's the gym that you go to? Bro, your back is too wide for this camera lens, man. Anyway, people, I don't even know if you can see me. Yeah, the police just drove by twice. I don't know if it's for me or not, because first I wasn't doing anything illegal, it's all legal. Stuck to the speed limits, like I said in the video, indicated. What most BMW drivers don't do, I do that. Anyway, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.